Hey, future me editing this video later, it's your boy Rebel here, and Modern Warfare Season 1 is almost over. It's basically over, and it might be over by the time you're watching this, so. But anyways, for today's episode, I wanted to go over everything that we got in Season 1, whether or not it was good or not, everything that came with all of that, and my thoughts and opinions on all of that. So with that, let's go ahead and dive on in. On your feet, soldier! We are leaving! What's up, everybody? How we all doing today? Hope you're all having a wonderful, glorious day today. So Season 1 of Modern Warfare is almost over, and today I wanted to go over everything that came with it. So let's see what we got. First, we got 2 new operators, which was cool. I liked getting Mara. We got 2 new operators. I still don't have 2 of the original operators because you have to play Spec Ops to get them, and even through the Battle Pass, you can't get 2 of them. So it doesn't really make too much of a difference. It's nothing that was like, oh my god, that's so amazing. Nikto you had to buy, so I don't have him yet. And it's like, I'm not gonna just pay money for a skin that I can't even see. On top of that, we had 3 new weapons. 2 of them came right at the start of the season with the Battle Pass. We had the Ram 7 and the Holger 26. That's just coming off the top of my head. I have not used either one of them except maybe by accident or in gun game. By accident, I mean picking it up off of the floor when I didn't mean to, or when I ran out of ammunition, which wouldn't be an accident. Anyways, and the 3rd weapon we got just recently as the crossbow, which I did just unlock through the marksman challenge because I'm leveling them up for double weapon XP and all that good stuff. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to use them because I'm still grinding for Damascus and they're not required for Damascus, so I'm not going to use them until I have Damascus, and then I will, in which case, by the looks of it, unless they end up catching a nerf for some reason, considering they're not being overused, maybe the Ram 7 a little, they both seem like really good guns, which is cool. I'm glad they're adding good, usable, viable weapons post-launch. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm glad about that. We have 4 6v6 maps that were added. Yay! 4 6v6 maps. One of them was new. One of them was Shoot House, which is my favorite map in the game, but it is also a terribly designed map with many flaws. If you want to see me break down why I think Shoot House is such a terrible map, there should be a link popping up right there that is going to explain me. That's going to be... Don't get me wrong, it's still my favorite map, but it's just terribly designed. On top of that, we got the worst ever version of Shipment and Vacant and Crash with a lot of doors added in. Doors galore. Doors everywhere. I mean, the game is called Modern Doorfare for a reason. Wait, what's that? It's not door? War. War? Are you sure? Not bore with a B? And not door with a D. War. Okay, well, apparently there's no explanation for the reason all of these doors have randomly appeared, but they make the maps a little worse. And besides that, that's just 4 6v6 maps, 3 of them being old, 1 of them being butchered, and then 1 of the maps being new, being one of the best maps in the game, but also being just a completely terrible map. I'm kind of at a loss for words there. We also got the Port of Verdansk added. I put a lot of emphasis on that K at the end. We also got the Port of Verdansk. That's the only way to say it, Verdansk. And that was a cool map. It was cool until everyone just opted in the chopper to fly onto the oil cranes and then sit up there with the sniper. In which case, if you're not using a sniper, this map isn't really that great. It's really only great if you have a sniper. You can just play around in Vacant in that backside of the map. I tend to find that that's the best place to go if you're not using a sniper. Great map if you're using a sniper. We also got 3 new 2v2 maps, being Atrium and Cargo, which I really liked. I really like both of those. I think they make great additions to Gunfight, which I really want to play more, except for grinding for Damascus. It's really tough in Gunfight. But oh boy, once I have Damascus, and especially if there's a way to put Damascus camo on all of the weapons by default that you get in Gunfight, I'd probably only play Gunfight, honestly. I played the 1v1 Gunfight that came with this. Oh my god, that was amazing. I really did enjoy the 1v1 Gunfight that they added. The 3v3 was, it was okay, but I don't know, the stress on your shoulders of being the sole person reliable for your success in 1v1, it's really fun. I really enjoyed that. I am glad that they added that. That was fun, but I just wish I could have spent more time on it, but I'm grinding for Damascus, so catch 22 there. Besides that, there were a few other game modes that were added. You had Deathmatch Domination, which I really enjoyed. I felt like it's better than Domination because people are moving around more because kills actually count towards the score as well. If you don't know, it's Domination, but then each kill adds a point also. It's a mix of Team Deathmatch and Domination, hence the name Deathmatch Domination. Besides that, they had Grind, which I didn't really care for too much. They had Cranked, which was okay. Wasn't bad. I still found people camping, and I found that there were times where I would run around for 30 seconds and not get a kill because everyone's hiding, and it really makes you realize how slow the gameplay is when you have a timer to get a kill and you're running around like, where is everybody? That doesn't make any sense to me. Wow, this is going to be a long one. I'm going to need to capture a lot of gameplay for this. Okay, so here are all of the caveats, all the ins and outs that we got with Season 1, or what we didn't get with Season 1, which would be communication from the development team. There was so little communication here that it's unfathomable that a company would hire a person to be their communications manager and then have them take a 1-month sabbatical. Why? What, did you take a vow of silence, lady? Only replying to comments that she likes on Twitter and muting and blocking everybody else. That's not how you communicate. Yes, it's your personal account, but you are also acting as communications manager, so you should probably, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Communicate. I don't really think that's so far off the beaten path for people to be expecting here. The fact that you guys were like, hey, we're making a Trello board, that was one of the biggest announcements you made. And the funny thing is, you wouldn't have need to make that announcement if you would just have communicated with the player base in the first place. You wouldn't be saying, can we get a thing to show what you're actually doing because you're not communicating if you were communicating. You wouldn't have to have tried to blindside your shortcomings by making a Trello board if you didn't have the shortcomings of not communicating in the first place. Just communicate with the player base. Let us know what's going on. That is a very important thing about communication, is letting us know what you're doing to the game, letting us know the changes in the patch notes, which makes shadow changes, shadow buffs, and shadow nerfs that aren't listed in the patch updates completely unacceptable. That should not be a thing that should be happening. If you are making changes, you should let us know what those changes are. Not just for our sake, because let's face it, I just watched a YouTube video by somebody else telling me what changed, but people like Exclusive Ace and Drifter, when you're making shadow changes that are affecting the stats of the weapons, and people who are making videos based on the stats of the weapons aren't informed of the changes of the stats of the weapons, you done up. Oh my god. Then you had the update 1.13 fiasco, which, oh my god, I got about 1,200 views on one video by posting about that, so that was a good thing for me. I don't know how many subs that actually netted me. Actually wasn't too bad in hindsight. You thought you would probably lose everything, but it was just your combat record that was restarted, which they did end up fixing, but I think you might have lost the progress from when it got restarted to reset. That's unacceptable for that to be happening. Not to mention that, but today marks the 6th time that I have had to download update 1.13. This update makes it to where the app won't respond half the time after my PlayStation's been in sleep mode. I turn it on, the app won't respond. I try to close the app won't close. It makes my PlayStation 4 just force shut down. It opens up saying it didn't shut down the right way. I had nothing to do with that. And then when I turn the game back on, my version of Modern Warfare resets to 1.00 and I have to spend an hour and a half re-downloading update 1.13. It happened 5 times in about 4 days, and then I didn't really play for a week because I was playing Resident Evil 4, making an awesome video about that, which there's gonna be a thing popping up right there. Please watch it. I mean, don't stop watching this, but also go watch that. Open a new window. Hold it and open it in a new window and keep watching this, and then go watch that after. So I've had to download this update 6 times. That is ridiculous. I can't even. So yeah, that update was very bad on Infinity Ward's part, and it basically stained their development team's record. It basically stained their track record. Like, who can really trust them at this point once they pushed out an update that was forcing people to reset their stats? On top of that, you had very little gun balancing. I mean, I think they did nerf the M4 recently, as well as the MP5, I believe, to get rid of the 2-shot headshot capability. Good. Do that with all SMGs. I'm still tired of getting 2-shot headshot with an SMG. That's just like a 0.50 millisecond time right there. That's ridiculous. But as far as the gun balancing go, the M4 is still the most used weapon. It's still overpowered. You still have people running around. I always see overkill with a 725 switched to just one-shot me at 20 meters or closer, and that just gets really annoying, and there's been very little done to change this. There has been some done to change it, and then the other half of the time they don't tell us what they're changing. So yeah. On top of that, we had the officer challenges, which is once you get to rank 155, you can do all of those officer rank challenges. There's 100 of them, and doing those nets you a emblem. So that's how do I put this? That's a lot worse than every other system that every other Call of Duty has had before. Most of them sharing the same system. I think you should just go back to that system. If Black Ops 5 is ditching their classic multiplayer challenger system for these officer rank challenges, please don't. Please don't. Just don't. That's a bad idea. This is not good. It's not good. I finished the rank challenges like a month ago. The only reason I've been playing is because I still have to get Damascus. After that, being at rank 155 with no prestige to set over, you have no reason to keep playing. Finishing the officer rank challenges, you have no other reason to keep playing. And then once you get the battle pass all the way up to rank 100, there's another reason to not play anymore. It's like they just found, why are the reasons people keep playing our games? The multiplayer challenge grind, the fact that you could get up to rank 1,000, and making it to where to grind for DLC isn't confined by a certain amount of playtime. Meaning once you hit a certain amount of playtime, you can still get supply drops and let's take every reason that people kept playing and just scrap it. Just get rid of it all. Just get rid of it. The reason to get to rank 1,000, get rid of it. We don't want people to keep playing. Making it to where once you complete the officer challenges, there's literally no other challenge except for one daily challenge every day to award you an emblem or calling card or charm. Yeah, let's get rid of all of that. Hey, let's make it to where DLC and all of the stuff we add can be hit at rank 100, and once you hit that, there's literally nothing else to do. Meaning that they won't play the game after that. Well, let's do that too. What the are you guys thinking? Sweet Jesus. The battle pass wasn't too bad. It's $10. I had a lot of COD points saved over from Black Ops 4 that I refused to use, so I got the battle pass, and I have to say for the $10, I got 2 skins and $13 in COD points back. So that's alright. I got Mara, all of Mara's operators. I got extra challenges for other operators that I unlocked, which is cool. That was actually kind of cool. I did like that they added all those extra challenges to try to make up for the fact that they completely screwed us by getting rid of multiplayer challenger rewards. But besides that, the battle pass wasn't too bad. I just have to say, everything that they added, all of the blueprints in there were so bland. None of them really made the gun look cool. Maybe the Holger 12 and the Ram 7 variants you got look cool, and that's the only reason I think paying $10 for those two and 1,300 in COD points, $13 in COD points, makes it actually a decent deal. But oh my god, the battle pass, it just was, they need to add more stuff. Yeah, I'll get into that in a second. So overall, I was pretty disappointed. None of the maps really amazed me. Shoot House is the best map in the game, but it's also very terrible. The guns, cool. I'm still grinding for Damascus, so I can't really use them. The operators, cool, but we didn't really get anything cool for them. We didn't really get any unique gear for them, so it's just kind of bland. The 1.13 update fiasco, terrible stain on your record. Little to no communication, so bad you had to introduce a Trello board that for some reason got people excited. Where have you been updating that, by the way? There's a max rank, there's no prestiging. The officer rank challenges are pretty easy to beat in a timely manner, so there's no reason to keep playing once you've gotten everything. So what would I like to see from season 2? Well, more maps, better maps, and maps without doors added in unnecessary places. Please. I really do think the maps in this game are one of the worst shortcomings of it, because despite the meta of the game, I can't really enjoy it because all of the maps are so bad. So I really would like some better maps added, and I don't really care for COD 4 maps. Add some Modern Warfare 2 maps. Maybe a Modern Warfare 3 map here and there, and try to make a new one, but don't make it the way you made the original maps. Go back to the old formula that tended to work so well. I know people are going to be screeching saying like, but the 3-game formula is just for like bad players who want to rely on gun skills and not hiding in dark windows and corners. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I like the 3-lane maps. Give me some of those. Please. A little bit for everybody. A little bit for everybody. Enough to accommodate for every playstyle is what they promised us. It's not what we got. It's what I would like to see. I would like to see a change to max rank. I don't know about bringing back the prestige system at this point. It's a little too late in the game. But I would like to not hit a max level, be capped, and not be able to go anymore this early in the game's life cycle. I would like battle pass rewards after you pass tier 100. I know I've gotten the final thing, but there has to be something that you can give us after, to where it's like, once we've gotten everything, there's no reason to play anymore and we stop playing. I want a reason to keep playing, and I feel like if you added something that we could achieve after 100, having 100 be the supposed max tier, but give us more things after that. Give us like an extra daily challenge for each tier that we can start doing, to where we can clear out the daily challenges that we have to wait for every single day. I want better content. The blueprints are extremely lackluster. There's nothing that makes them special. The operator skins are all incredibly bland. I want something cool, something that I would actually be willing to go out of my way to spend money on. Something like a pink gun with an anime chick on it. Something like a orange gun with diamonds encrusted and all of a bunch of cool shit. I don't fucking know. Do something. You guys know how to make money, but everything you're putting out here is so bland. I want to see good content coming out, and I want to see more free content that is actually useful. I don't want to see bullshit free content that just sucks. I want to see good content, good free content. Good content and free content, with a little bit of that free content actually being good content. That's all I'm asking for here. Communicate better, please. You have the Trello board, use it. You have a Twitter and you have thumbs. I don't know where exactly those thumbs are. I don't know where you're putting those thumbs to where they're not on your Twitter page, but please put them on your Twitter page and update us on some of this information. Balance some for us, please. The M4, overused. 725, overused. I think it's high time they catch the nerf of all nerfs. You know, make my assault rifles ranked video a joke because of how bad the M4 is going to become. Do that, and then buff it up again and be like, hey, we might have overreacted here. But do it for a little bit. Psych everybody out so they stop using it. I don't know. Do something. It's overused, and I want to see some changes to that. I want you to fix things without breaking things. I don't think that's such a hard thing to ask for. I don't think that's going out of my way and being like, I'm demanding that you come here and install a gold toilet, and I actually want my piss to be gold colored from here on out. I'm not asking for that. Just fix something without introducing a equal or worse problem. You rolled out a patch that was forcing people to reset their rank. You created a collision issue. You've nerfed guns and actually accidentally buffed them. You've done so many things. I, up to this day, have not been able to change my clan tag. Ever. Not once have I been able to change my clan tag. Even if I just put one letter of any letter of the alphabet or any number, just one. I could put things that I see as clan tags and it tells me it's profanity and I can't use it. Awesome. And I know this is the stretch. This is the stretch to end all stretches. Add some new perks to the game. World War II did it. They've added perks after the launch of the game. Add perks that completely change the meta of the game. Please, please, I want to see like a gung-ho or a quick draw perk or something to throw equipment while sprinting perk. I did a video about perks. I'm going to link that right there. That's going to pop up right there. You can see what I really think about perks. Add some of those perks to change the meta, please, because this game is stale. I'm tired of people hiding in corners with overkill and a 725 or the Model 680. Doesn't really matter. Everyone's using overkill, then M4 or something and the 725 and blah 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 blah. These are the reasons why I didn't really care for season 1 and what I would like to see in season 2. Besides that, I'm going to keep playing until I get Damascus, and even after that I'm going to keep playing because this is what my channel is and what all of my subscribers subscribed for. Or most of them. So I kind of gotta stick with it. But if there's anything else you want to see, anything that's not Call of Duty related that you're like, hey, what does Rebel think about this? Just let me know. I'll make a video. I ain't got nothing to lose. I will humor you. You guys are why I'm doing this. I mean, it's fun for me. I enjoy it. But it's also for you. So if you want to see something specific, let me know. And besides that, go ahead and smash that like button. Hit that sub button. Gently tap that notification bell. If none of my other videos are popping up in the recommended right over there, I think that's where they used to be, unless they changed it, which would make sense, or unless you're on mobile or the Switch. Anyways, if my videos are not popping up in the recommended, go ahead and just click on my channel. I have all my videos there. I don't know why they're all just there. All of my videos end up on my channel. It's the strangest thing. And until next time,